You sit there, and this is in their home, and the hired cook will ask us what we want. I said, oh my God, this is more than a five-star hotel. And then it's a sit-in table, and before we sat on the table, she gave us a present. This for Thanksgiving, and this is a present and it has a homemade spoon inside. Don't you think that's a good idea? And of course I opened it and I said, how did she do this one? It's easy, but she said she bought this at Joanne, but this fabric, it's a quilt, but it's just a 12 by 12, the same fabric, and it's because it is fall, so she used the fall color. But it's a very easy, and I was telling the first ladies that were here, I went to London 2 years ago, and I went to a museum, and this is what they use for the spoon. Like we use plastic here, right? This is what they use. So I kept mine. I didn't use it, of course. I kept mine, and I said that is also a good idea to put it there, or whatever you want to do as a small token. If you have a special table topper, this one can be lengthwise. They can be reversible. They can be straight on the edge, or you can fold it. If we will put them straight, we can use these fringes to go at the edge. On the sides, you don't have to. If we want to put them on the shape, then you can buy a fourth of this, and you can use 3 and just tuck them, put them under here. So if you can also put lengthwise, crisscross on the tabletop, and then you can put ornaments or candle here. Another idea for tabletop also is, these are the fabric that we can buy. This is only $6 a yard, $5.99, and we can probably back it up with this color, or even, what color is this? Like a rust. And they have a solid one that we can use for the back. If we are going to use a table, if we're going to make table napkins, I always tell my students, if you're going to make napkins, don't use fabric that will scratch the face. Well, one student said it's good so that they will not stay longer. But if we want unconstructed, also we need it on this one. If you buy a fabric that is chenille or taffeta or even silk, you can just, Christine, you're good at this. You can just scrunch it like this, hide those edges so that they know that we didn't even sew the edges. It doesn't matter if we have a rectangular or a round table. This always help, and it's easy. You can put again your fruit or whatever accent you have on your dining table. And because of the fabric, it has body already. If you get 2 yards of this, $3. So $6 if you have 2 yards, you can make a nice, and again, if it is seasonal like Christmas or Thanksgiving, you don't want to put a lot of time doing it. $6 you can have a beautiful table topper. No sewing needed. Just scratch it a little bit like this. Just a little touch of it, and then when you get tired, this is the Robert Allen fabric, and if you will buy this, it is safe to say that I'm doing the comparison of the price wholesale of this at Dixie Textile is $79 a yard, and I got this one for $7, exactly the same Robert Allen fabric. And retail, that is a retail. $79 is retail. If I buy it, if I wholesale, if I sell it to my client, that will be double. So buy your fabric here, and even this is a suede fabric, and it's $5.99. It's a suede. So for less than what 3 yards, we can do our Thanksgiving, and I'm sure that they will have fabric for holidays. So as long as what they can do, and look at this, we can even use it. I mean, it's perfect for. And we only need half a yard, and it will make a lot of big difference. And you can also use this, and also flipping this. You can probably put like a fall fabric here and then a Christmas fabric, and then you can just flip it. Do you do that on your pillows also? Yeah. On pillows, ladies, what you can do is who change accessories at home. After, like at least we have fall, we have the winter. Do you guys do that?
Yes.
Okay. Mine you've seen. I don't either. I don't change any accessories. But what you can do